Jacob, I know you've written an article for Browns Wire, 3 defensive players with the most to gain in the Hall of Fame game tonight. And you went with Isaiah McGuire, rookie edge rusher, Cameron Mitchell, and Maurice Hurst, one of those DTs. Take us through kind of the thought process there.
I think Isaiah McGuire is a really interesting player because I was campaigning for him at pick 72. He ends up falling into the 4th round before they get him. He's a really athletic pass rusher who has a pretty explosive first step off there, but he just doesn't have a very well-developed pass rush plan. If he doesn't win with his first move off the line of scrimmage, he's not going to win. He doesn't have any secondary moves, and he needs to work on his hand placement and technique there. But he's getting to learn from one of the better defensive line coaches in the NFL, and Jim Schwartz. So he's getting advice from him, from Myles Garrett, from Zadarius Smith, and he's just got that raw potential and athleticism. It's like a 9.5 relative athletic score coming out of Missouri, and I just think that he's got this opportunity to find a way into the rotation, maybe get 2 or 3 sacks this year because he's got the upside. He reminds me a lot of Alex Wright in terms of like a more raw player that if he can be molded, then he could be a really impactful player, and I'm excited to see what he can do tonight. Cam Mitchell, he had a pick 6 in practice a couple days ago, kind of made an appearance there, and I'm really excited about him because he's probably your slot corner of the future. You don't have any true slot corners in the starting lineup. They're going to rotate, Newsome and Ward, who both played some of that. Maybe they'll even put Emerson in there, and A.J. Green has a little bit of experience there. But Cam Mitchell had over 100 snaps as a slot corner last year for Northwestern, and he has the perfect skill set for that. So I'm really excited to see if he plays outside corner or nickel tonight. But I think he has a very defined role on this team down the road. So I'm very excited about that. And Maurice Hurst, we just need someone to step up in the defensive tackle room. I feel like a broken record because I'm pretty sure you and I had this same conversation last year, but here we are again. And Maurice Hurst, I think, is the most talented of those guys not named Dalvin Tomlinson and Siaki Ika. So he's got a really high pass rusher upside. If you watch him as his rookie year with the Raiders, he was just a relentless pass rusher. He just couldn't stay healthy. But you're looking for some guys to step up. Maurice Hurst is probably the most likely, him or Tristan Hill in that defensive tackle room.
I'm curious to see what they do defensively on that line. Do they do the wide 9? Do they try to push the tempo? And I would imagine if that's who you are as a defense, we should start seeing that even with the backups.